Do you know that feeling of looking in the mirror and sensing that something is missing from your look? Even with a closet full of clothes, you leave home with the impression that you couldn't achieve the elegance you so admire in other women? The truth is, there's a gap between having beautiful clothes and being able to create that aura of sophistication that some women carry naturally. And no, this has nothing to do with having lots of money or shopping at the most expensive stores in town. After years of observing women who radiate elegance in their daily lives, whether at work, at the grocery store, or at a party, I discovered there's a set of strategic choices they make, almost like a secret code of sophistication. Today, I'm going to reveal to you 7 fundamental secrets that transform any woman into a more elegant and refined version of herself, using exactly the pieces you already have, or can get without breaking your budget. And I can tell you in advance, secret number 6 goes against everything you probably learned about fashion. Get ready to discover how small adjustments in the way you dress can create an impressive transformation in your presence and self-esteem. Shall we begin? Trick 1. Invest in a good third piece. Now comes something that took me years to understand, but completely changed my looks: the importance of the third piece. Do you know what this is? It's that piece you add over the basic blouse plus pants or dress. Often we go out just with the blouse and pants, or just the dress, and then the look becomes kind of too simple. Not that simple is bad, but when you want to elevate the level of elegance, the third piece is fundamental. It can be a blazer, which is the most classic, but it can also be a cardigan, a denim jacket, a vest, a kimono, a large scarf, or even a statement necklace that completely changes the look. The point is that this third piece creates layers in the look, adds texture and visual interest. It's what will make you look more put together and intentional in the way you dress. The practical tip here is to always have some wildcard third pieces in your wardrobe: a basic black blazer, a cardigan in neutral color, a denim jacket that fits well. These are pieces that will transform basic looks into elegant outfits. And the coolest thing is, you don't need to buy expensive pieces. Sometimes a simple blazer from a popular store, but with good fit, makes all the difference in the world. If you're enjoying these style tips, leave your like on the video. Your interaction helps this content reach more incredible women like you. Trick 2. Go for the monochromatic look. Look, there's one thing that completely changed the way I dress: the monochromatic look. You know when you stand in front of your closet, not knowing what to wear? Or when you leave the house thinking everything looks great, but then look in the mirror and feel like something's a bit messy? This happens because when we mix many colors, it creates visual competition. The eye doesn't know where to focus, and the result is you look less elegant, even wearing beautiful pieces. It's like having several conversations happening at the same time. It gets confusing, right? The solution is simpler than you imagine. Use tones from the same color family. For example, a look all in blue tones. It could be dark jeans with a navy blue blouse and a lighter blue blazer. Or go for the classic, everything in gray tones or everything in beige tones. The practical tip here is to start with a neutral color you already have in your wardrobe. Take a piece and think, what other pieces do I have that work with this color? It doesn't need to be exactly the same color, but tones that live in the same family. And you know what the magic of the monochromatic look is? It elongates the silhouette, creates a continuous line on the body, and automatically makes you more sophisticated. It's like you hired a personal stylist. People, if this first trick already helped you, subscribe to the channel, because we're going to talk about many more elegance tips that fit your budget. Trick 3. Use neutral and timeless colors. This trick here is one of my favorites because it always works. Neutral colors are those that never go out of style and always match each other: black, white, gray, beige, camel, navy blue, off-white. The problem many people have is thinking neutral colors are synonymous with bland looks. But people, it's exactly the opposite. Neutral colors give you a sophisticated base to work with, and you can create incredible looks just playing with textures, cuts, and that third piece we talked about. Think about it this way. When you wear clothing in a very flashy color, a hot pink, a lime green, the color becomes the protagonist. Sometimes this is cool, but in daily life, You end up limited because that piece doesn't match many things. With neutral colors, you create a capsule wardrobe. Everything matches everything. You can take beige pants, a white blouse, and a navy blue blazer, and done. Elegant and sophisticated look. The practical tip is to clean out your wardrobe and identify the colors that appear most. If you notice you have many colorful pieces you never wear, maybe it's time to invest more in neutrals. And look, it doesn't need to be all at once. Switch gradually. When buying a new piece, think, will this color match at least 3 pieces I already have? If you're enjoying these practical tips, subscribe to the channel, because I always bring content like this that you can apply daily, even with a small budget. Trick 4. Prefer discreet and well-chosen accessories. Look, this trick here is about less being more, you know? We sometimes think we need many accessories to be elegant, but it's actually the opposite. Women who always look chic bet on quality, not quantity. You know that situation when you put on 3 necklaces, 2 bracelets, big earrings, and still add a super flashy bag? The result is you look overloaded, and this ends up taking away the elegance from the look. Instead, choose 1 or 2 accessories that really make a difference. For example, a delicate necklace and discreet earring, or just statement earrings and keep the rest simpler. The idea is to create a focal point, not an accessory competition. The practical tip is to invest in timeless, good quality pieces, even if you buy few. A beautiful watch, a delicate chain, a pair of classic earrings. These pieces will last years and always make you look elegant. And here's a golden tip. If you don't have many expensive accessories, bet on just 1 per look. Sometimes just beautiful earrings make all the difference, especially if you have your hair up. Let me ask you, what's the accessory you most love to wear? Tell me in the comments. I love knowing what your style is. Trick 5. Choose classic and discreet prints. And here's the trick I promised would surprise you. Most people think that to be elegant, you need to avoid prints completely, but that's not quite right. The secret is in choosing the right prints. You know when you see a super flashy print in the store and think, how beautiful! Зрение. Но затем дома вы выглядите и не знаете, что под него подобрать? Or when you wear a very striking print and feel everyone only notices the clothes, not you? This happens because some prints are very protagonistic. They draw more attention than the person wearing them, and this can diminish elegance. The prints that elegant women choose are classic and discreet. Thin stripes, small polka dots, discreet plaid, delicate floral prints, animal print in homeopathic doses. These prints add visual interest without competing with you. The practical tip is to follow the less is more rule with prints too. If you're going to wear a printed piece, keep the rest of the look more neutral. For example, a striped blouse with solid pants, or a skirt with small polka dots with a basic blouse. And here's a secret. Small and discreet prints are more elegant than large and flashy prints. It's like they whisper instead of shout, you know? Trick 6. Go for the right shoe. People, this trick here is transformative. Shoes can make or break a look completely. You can have a beautiful outfit, but if the shoe doesn't match or is in poor condition, the entire look is compromised. You know that moment when you wear a beautiful outfit, but put on a very casual shoe and feel something's not clicking? Or when you wear a shoe that's kind of worn and realize it draws all attention the wrong way? Shoes are one of the first things people notice, even unconsciously. A well-chosen and well-cared-for shoe automatically elevates any look. The tip here is to have some wildcard pairs that work for various occasions. A comfortable black pump, a leather flat in neutral color, a low boot, clean white sneakers. These are investments that are very worthwhile. And it doesn't need to be expensive shoes. Sometimes a simple shoe, but well cared for and in the right color, works better than an expensive shoe that doesn't match your style. The practical tip is to always keep shoes clean and in good condition. A somewhat dirty or very worn shoe can ruin the most elegant look in the world. And when choosing shoes, think about the general vibe of the outfit. If you want a more formal look, avoid sneakers. If you want something casual chic, a flat might be perfect. Did you notice how the right shoe can completely change the energy of a look? Tell me in the comments what type of shoe you wear most. Trick 7. Pay special attention to fit and drape of clothes. And we arrive at the last trick, which might be the most important of all. The fit of clothes. People, you can have the most expensive outfit in the world, but if it doesn't fit well on your body, the result won't be elegant. You know that feeling when you put on an outfit and it seems like it was made for you? That it enhances your best features and disguises what you don't want to highlight as much? That's perfect fit. The problem is we often buy impulsively or don't give proper attention to how the clothes look on our body. Sometimes a beautiful piece on the hanger looks strange on you, and that's okay. Every body is unique. The most elegant women know exactly what type of cut works for them. They know their own body and choose pieces that work with it, not against it. The practical tip here is to always try before buying. Even shopping online, use the return right. And observe how you feel in the clothes. Do you feel confident? Comfortable? Do the clothes flatter you? Sometimes it's worth investing in a small seamstress to adjust pieces that were almost perfect. A small adjustment to the pants hem, or taking in the side of a blouse a bit, can completely transform the fit. And remember, the perfect outfit is one that makes you feel good, not one that's in fashion. If you feel confident and comfortable, this will reflect in your posture and elegance. So people, these were the 7 tricks that elegant women use to look rich and sophisticated on any budget. The coolest thing is that none of them depend on spending a lot of money, but rather on making smart choices. If these tips helped you, leave in the comments which trick you'll test first. A big kiss to you all, and until next time!